Alright folks, welcome back to Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. Today we got a little gear review of the Helikon Multicam Ripstop Poncho. We got Hurricane Henri bearing down on us. No better time to put a poncho to use than in the middle of a hurricane. Let's check it out, guys. Alright guys, well, this is the Helikon Ripstop Multicam Poncho. It's extremely lightweight. I mean, to cinch this bag down, it's, I don't know, about 2 hands high, about a fist size when it's all balled up. I mean, this is great for a bug out bag or anything like that. Throw it in the truck. I mean, it's perfect. Let's see how it functions though. That's my big thing. I want to get it out of the package and open it up and test it out in the hurricane here. You can see how it's really going to do. Let's see what this sucker's like out of the package, shall we? So it's very, very thin. Oh, it's got some grommets too, so you could makeshift a shelter out of this guy if you needed to. It's got some snaps. Hold her out all the way here and see what we're working with. Alright, so it's not very long. It's extremely lightweight. It is ripstop fabric, so that's cool. The hood is decent sized, and it feels real rubbery inside, guys. I don't know if you guys can make out that kind of undercoat there. It doesn't look like any of the seams are sealed though. 100% polyester. It says surplus line, but I've read some reviews from a couple military guys who say that this guy won't cut the mustard. Actually, the seams are sealed. There is some seam tape over this guy. It's kind of hard to make out, but it's actually there. Some seam tape there. Yeah, it looks like all the seams are sealed, so yeah. Again, not very long. It is pretty wide. And let's switch up the cameras here and give you guys a better view of this thing in action. Alright, so here we are, wearing the poncho. Back up a little bit and give you guys a view. I mean, my hands just stick out of the sides of it here. It's about knee length on me. I'm about 5'10", so knee length isn't horrible. It looks like I got room for the brim of a hat here, so your hat won't get soaked. Good drawstring, cinch it down if it gets really nasty. Alright, well, let's take it out into the wild and see what it's worth. Alright folks, here we go. So this thing definitely has some, it's got 4 snaps on each side. You can do them inside out, outside in. It didn't seem to matter what way I did it, so I just laced them up like a normal. I did throw a pack on underneath this sucker to make sure that it will keep my pack dry. And take it out for a stroll around the neighborhood. Car coming. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Ooh, Suburban. It's not the FBI coming for me yet. But probably get some strange looks walking around the neighborhood and camouflage. But it's all good. Most of my neighbors know me. And if they don't, they'll get to know me. Holding up good, man. This thing's really lightweight, guys. Really lightweight. It's got a drawstring in the center so you can cinch it down to yourself so you're not wearing a garbage bag, so to speak, because it kind of looks like a garbage bag. Big camouflage garbage bag. I'm interested to see how dry my clothes stay when I get all said and done with this. And I'm interested to see how good the GoPro does in a hurricane. So, got those two things going for me. Practice, 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 guys. Shit hit the fan, doesn't wait for good weather. But all in all, poncho, impressive. Especially for the weight. I've got another one that's like a US military knockoff. What a piece of junk, man. It's like wearing a swimming pool liner. So when you strap it up, you're basically wrapping yourself in a big piece of rubber, so there's no breathability. The nice thing about this is I'm hoofing it. It's tropical storming, or tropical storm Henri, and I'm not sweating. You know, all my heat is expelling through this sucker pretty good, and seems to be working great, guys. I'm pretty impressed by this. This thing was like 28 bucks. I bought it a number of years ago, and it was one of those pieces of gear that I just threw in a bag and forgot about. So in hurricane prepping, go through everything you got, make sure you got what you got, and you haven't forgotten that you don't have that. And this is one of those things I came across, so here I am putting it to use. Well, testing it out anyway before it really gets put to use. I'd rather find out now that this thing sucks than in the middle of bugging out. So let's see how she does. We'll give her 45 minutes in the pouring rain and see if I'm still dry under here. Check you back in a few minutes. Everything outside of this poncho is soaked. My arms are soaked. Brim of my hat was getting soaked till I pulled it over, cinched it down. It's a nice poncho, guys. 28 bucks. Not a bad gig at all, especially how lightweight it is and breathable. Breathability is key in these because you're trying to stay dry overall, you know. And if you're sweating like crazy underneath your raincoat, your poncho, your Gore-Tex, your whatever, you're not really staying dry, are you? So breathability is a key feature in a piece of gear like this. And some things say they're breathable, still like wearing a hefty bag. So know what you're looking at. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, check out other people's gear, figure out what they have, what works for them, and narrow it down a little easier for you. And that's why I'm here. I'll spend the 28 bucks, take a gamble on it, let you guys know what I think. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What's the best poncho, what's the best rain gear setup that you have that I don't? Because this is cool, but I know there's better out there. So I want to know what you guys think. So guys, I think this poncho is a win for the money. 28 bucks, ultra lightweight. It's in the Lord's camouflage, come on. And it's really breathable, guys. I mean, I've been hucking it for a little bit here, and Not really building up any sweat underneath it. If I had the Gore-Tex on right now, I'd be soaked. Not from the rain, but from all the sweat. So you can see it beads up like a duck back on this sucker. It's really nice, guys. Really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to putting it in the full repertoire here. And I'm gonna keep going, man. I'm hoping we get another little downpour so I can really test this thing out in some heavy, heavy rain. It's kind of lightened up here a little bit, but I don't expect that to last. We're forecasted for anywhere between 3 and 10 inches of rain. Gotta love weather, man. You don't have a clue anymore. But that goes along with the rest of us. So y'all be safe. Y'all be smart. Let's see. This is Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. I am Mike. This is the Helikon Ripstop Multicam Poncho. Check it out, guys. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. Out.